This is the Young Electric 2-bike rack specifically made for e-bikes. It handles 100 pounds per tray, which covers the vast majority of e-bikes on the market. So once you watch the video, if you decide that this is the e-bike rack for you, I will leave an affiliate link in the description, as well as a discount code, save you a little bit of money. I appreciate you watching as always, so let's get into it. You have before you the Young Electric 2 e-bike rack. This thing holds 100 pounds per tray, which is perfect for most e-bikes on the market. I would say the vast majority. It does fold up for transporting. If you're not carrying your bikes, you can leave it on your car if you want. That's the position it's in now. It does come with a loading ramp included with it. There's a little pin here. You pull this pin and then lift your ramp out, and then you're ready to load a bike. When you're done with that, you can put this pin back in here, and it's got a little keeper clip that holds it in place. It is adjustable. These are carriage bolts. Loosen these two nuts and the trays can move left and right if you decide you need to space your bikes out a little more. Very cool feature. It also has a bolt underneath here. When this rack is folded down, you tighten it and it actually puts pressure on the underside of the rack and keeps it from moving up and down, so it stabilizes it even further. Very cool feature. To fold the rack down, this pin here that has this cotter pin through it, you just pull that cotter pin out, release this pin, you fold the rack down. You can use the ramp as a handle if you want, or just grab one of the trays and then you just fold it down like that. Put your same pin through the rack here, put your cotter pin back in, and at this point you're ready to load your bikes. I'm also going to show you in this video how to load an e-bike. We're going to use my 85-pound fat tire bike as the loading example. It has these two connecting blocks in addition to these straps for each wheel, which are really cool. They do have rubber inserts, by the way, to protect your wheel. I'm going to show you, but this adjustable connecting block here connects to your seat post. That's what this groove is here. And then once you get your seat post in this groove, you wrap this strap around it and tighten it down. There's another rubber piece that protects your seat post. If your seat is too low for that, there's a seat tube that's underneath the seat post where the seat post inserts. You can also wrap this around the seat tube and attach it that way. And once you have this attached and these two wheel straps, the bike is not going anywhere. It is rock solid, ready to go down the road with no issues. All right, so now I'm going to load my fat tire bike. This is my Velotric Nomad. This bike weighs about 85 pounds, okay? So this rack is great for heavier bikes like this. That's where capacity comes into play. When you look at the specs of a rack, you want to make sure if you have a bike this heavy that your rack will handle it, okay? So I have my left hand on the brake lever as well as the left grip, so I can control what the front wheel is doing. I have it lined up onto the ramp so that the tire is right in the center of the ramp. I also am going to make sure that my rear tire is also centered in the middle of the ramp, okay, so that I can roll it up smoothly and not worry about the one of the wheels coming off of the rack, okay? So I'm about to roll it up. One thing, and again, I have my hand on the brake, so nothing's going to move. I want to make sure that I move the right pedal and the right crank arm rearward so that they don't get in the way of this post up here. This is where the loading block is, and that's going to attach to this seat post. I'm just pushing on the back of the bike with the seat, okay? Just to give it gentle pressure to get up. And now all I have to worry about is that front wheel is going to drop into the wheel cradle. Perfect. This rear wheel chock needs to be in front of the tire, the rear tire, just to keep it from moving. And while I'm doing this, I have my hand on the bike, okay? That's just to ensure the bike doesn't move. All right, now, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm gonna swing this block down, and you'll see that the connecting block here now rests against this seat post, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and insert my strap, okay? At this point, I'm in complete control. Nothing's gonna happen. The bike isn't going anywhere, okay? It's already cleared the ramp. It's on the rack where I want it. Now I'm gonna go back here and tighten this connecting block just so it doesn't move. I've got my strap tight. I can even pull it a little tighter if I want. Okay, now I'm going to remove my ramp. My ramp is stored. It's not going to come loose. It's not going anywhere. Now all I have to do, I can relax. All I have to do now is just put my tire straps on and I'll be done. Just kind of pick a place where the tire strap pretty much lines up with the little strap mechanism back here. Just make sure this rubber insert rests on your wheel. Those are there just to protect your bike's wheels. Very nice feature. I need to grab this rear strap, and I did fold these out of the way, by the way, when I was getting ready to load the bike. You just want them, you could swing them this way, swing them this way, just have them loose from the piece where they connect, and just have them folded out of the way just while you're loading the bike, okay? So now I'm gonna insert my rear wheel strap. I have the rubber piece centered so they're just gonna rest right on the wheel where I want it. Now I'm gonna insert the strap. Pull that down. You don't have to have it super tight, but you want it fairly tight onto the wheel. Now that I have it mounted, this thing is not going anywhere. It's super sturdy, very strong. And as I said, that's an 85-pound bike. It's heavy. I wanted to include a little clip here of the bikes loaded onto the rack as it's going down the road. As you can see, it is super strong, super sturdy. The bikes are very secure. They're not going anywhere. I would have no hesitation taking this rack on the road, on a trip, on the freeway. Absolutely no concerns whatsoever. It's very strong, very sturdy. As I mentioned, I will leave an affiliate link down in the description, as well as a discount code for $15 off. So that'll save you a little bit on your purchase. I want to thank you again very much for watching. Thank you to Young Electric for sending me this rack for review. And I'll talk to you next time. Have a great day.